What's up, my people? Okay, so we are going to talk about what we're doing today. If you've already done day one, which I really hope you have, you already know the layout, and I already told you it would be the same. It's as many rounds as possible in 30 minutes. We are bumping up to 12 reps instead of 10 with different exercises, both upper and lower body. First one, bench dips. You can be on your bench, you can be on a chair, you can be on a couch, ottoman, whatever you got, okay? Bench dips, body weight dips. Reverse lunges. Right here, you can do body weight or you can do weighted. You can do a dumbbell here, you can do 2 dumbbells here, whatever you want. And it's 12 total, not 12 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next one is wide curls. So elbows are gonna be tucked in, palms are up, and they stay tucked in the whole time. It's a nice concentration curl here, okay? So you might go a little bit lighter than just regular bicep curls. Next one is jump squats. I'm gonna do these with no weight, but I want you to let you know if you feel good and you wanna pick up a lighter dumbbell and do jump squats with the dumbbell, girl, get it. And then we're gonna do 5 crawl outs at the end of each round because it works out your entire body. Don't forget these, you start standing, you crawl all the way out into a plank and all the way up. You can absolutely add a push-up at the end if you feel good. Maybe one round you add push-ups and the next you don't. You're just doing 5, so it's not a ton. So bench dips, reverse lunge, wide curls, jump squats, 5 crawl outs. 12, 12, 12, 12, 5. I didn't want to make you do 12 crawl outs because we would be here for literally 500 years, okay? So, I want you to think about the weights that you need. Remember, there's only 2 weighted exercises, your reverse lunge and your wide curls. I'm going to attempt to use the same pair for both of those back-to-back exercises. You do not need anything crazy. And if you have a injury and you need to sub out the lunges, just do goblet squats or air squats, okay? All right, for the wide curls. And don't forget that it's okay to start out at a weight for the first round. There's plenty of rounds. So it's okay to start out at a certain weight for those 2 exercises and then switch the next round if you need to, okay? So we're gonna start with those bench dips. Let's make sure that you can actually see. Let's also make sure that my Alani is not like falling all over the world. Can we see? Can we see? Yeah. And we've done bench dips plenty of times for you to know that if you need to modify your bench dips, instead of having your feet all the way out or your legs straight, to bend the knees, okay? I might even be bending the knees by the end. You've seen me do these before. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. Remember, we do not rest until we are done with a full round, okay? I know the jacket will not last. It's a beautiful day outside today. That's halfway. Remember these all over body workouts. They're gonna get your heart rate up. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. We've got reverse lunge, weighted or not, 12 total. Nothing's in my way. Knee does not need to touch the ground, okay? Hey, and since you know the exercises, please know you can take as long as you need, halfway. You do not have to be with me. You know the exercises. You can put your headphones if you need to and tell me to shut up. That's 10. 1 more. Good. Oh, itchy nose. Itchy nose. Wide curls. Remember, flip the palms up. Elbows are tucked into that rib cage. No rush here. After this first round, taking my jacket off, into my t-shirt, And then I'm gonna go walk in the beautiful sunshine, get some fresh air halfway. Next one's 10. 2 more. 1 more. Good, set those out of the way. Jump squats are next. I'm gonna turn my toes out for these. You do you. You can also take these as low to the ground and as slow as you need to. This one's halfway. One more. Mine will definitely get slower as we go on. 5 crawl outs. Push up or no push up. That's 2. You can take these as slow as you need. 2 more. Last one here. Good, take your first rest. And you guys all know, you've done these like circuits and stuff with me before. You know I'd be coming in hot on like the first round or 2, and then we all slow down together, okay? So don't be stressed out, okay? This is a good time to evaluate. I know we're only 1 round in, but it's a good time to evaluate. How did the weights feel that you chose last time? Also, can you add a weight to something that you didn't, to your jump squats? Or can you add a push-up to the end of your crawl-outs? I might do that this last time. I don't know if I will or not. Look at my white t-shirt, okay? Like, I already showered once today, okay? All right, back to the bench dips. I don't even know what this is. Okay. We can probably go a little bit louder too. Hey Google, turn up a little bit. First round, I like the music to be a little bit quieter so you can hear what the heck we're doing. Next one's halfway. It's 9. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Reverse lunge. Take your time. Next round, I might try to go up a little bit actually on these exercises. Next one is halfway. Ooh. That's 8. Two more, so 1 more each side. And then we go into those wide curls. Good. Switch weights if you need, or flip grip. You got it. I will for sure be slowing down my jump squats. I might actually show you how to add a light dumbbell, what that can look like halfway. Just so you know, today's playlist is just like, it's a really long one that I run to a lot. You're like, this sounds crazy. It is. 1 more. Good, put those to the side. I'm gonna grab a super light dumbbell just to show you what I would do for weighted jump squats, okay? I would do a little bit wider, let this hang low, just like this. Almost like a froggy jump, halfway. That's 8. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Adds just enough, okay? Push up or no push up. You know what would be fun? We could add 1 crawl out each round. So 6 crawl outs this time. I just came up with that on the fly. I think that's a good idea. You're like, speak for yourself. I love crawl outs because they really do use the entire body. Don't forget, we're going for 6 this time. Next one's 5. And then we get our recovery. 1 more. There you go. Take that recovery, chug your Alani, pull up your pants, whatever you need to do. I love circuits. Love them. Man, they're just so quick and efficient. You're already almost 10 minutes in. We will be able to fit in a decent amount of rounds. I don't feel like this workout is as deathly. Day 1, I was like, why is this horrible? Okay. Now, don't forget, if you need, I'm gonna try as long as I can to not modify these, but by the end, last few rounds, my knees will be bent for sure, okay? If you've had a shoulder injury, if you feel any sort of twinge, sub it out for a shoulder move or a tricep move. Tricep kickbacks, skull crushers, overhead tricep extension, lateral, whatever you need to do, it's okay to sub it out, okay? Not worth the risk. Heels out. You better be getting fresh air and sunshine while this weather lasts, okay? I'll be so mad at you. Halfway. That's 9. Remember, we don't want the elbows flaring out. They're going back behind the body. 1 more. Reverse lunges are next. I'm warm, you guys. I can't believe that in just a couple of short months, when I'm recording again, I'm gonna be in shorts and a tank top, sweating my butt up. Y'all remember that? I would just be dying in my garage. It's like 90 degrees outside. But like some people really don't like to sweat. I love to sweat when I'm working out. I love to just be drenched. 1 more. Good. Crap, I forgot to go up and weight on this time. Next round. Wide curls. I totally forgot. Like, genuinely. Too busy yapping. Next one's 6. That's halfway. I'm gonna keep with the weighted jump squats. That doesn't mean you have to. Look, a girl's gotta do what she's gotta do to not be a killer. Okay? And this is what I do. 1 more. Put those to the side. Jump squats. Little froggy hops. Do you guys used to actually like play that computer game Frogger? What in the world? With like your keyboard? Next one's 10. 2 more. 1 more. Put that to the side. We have 7 crawl outs this time. I told y'all. I told y'all. Don't lose form. Okay? This next one is 4. It is okay if you are not with me. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. There we go. Take your rest. You're almost halfway, okay? Whew. After this rest, actually going into the next round, you'll be about halfway. So, I also want you to think about the difference between you saw day 1 me, which was just a couple days ago, and you're seeing day 2 me. And I talked about like cycle and cycle syncing and where I was in my cycle. Started my cycle last night. So my hormones are like, let's get ready to, you know, so my strength is up. Everything is like there. But think about where I was and how I modified and how I felt on that first video. And I just was like, we're just making it. And then literally a couple days later, I'm like busting it out. I want you to give yourself the same understanding and grace, okay? That's why I tell you about these things that are going on, because I want you to know that it's okay to adjust to what your body needs. I still want you to show up and do the work, but how you show up in the work is gonna look different all month long, and that's okay, okay? Okay, enough of that. Oh! Can you go up? Just a little bit. Just a crank, just a crank. Okay. Let's go. Also, shout out to everyone that has been fighting sickness. Maybe you're a healthcare worker, you've been dealing with sick people. Maybe you got sick freaking kids. Maybe you've been sick. Man, it is that time of year. Continue to carve your time out, man. Next one's halfway. So important. This one's 10. 1 more. I went up a couple pounds. Reverse lunges. So you're halfway done with your workout? Hey, girl. Take your time on these lunges. Halfway. Two more. Last one. How are these wide curls gonna feel with this new weight? I don't know. It don't matter. Gotta have a little bit of struggle, okay? Especially at this point in the workout, you know the rest is downhill. So it might be time to add some resistance. Maybe you've been holding back. You're better than that. That's 10, give me 2 more. One more. Put those to the side. Your version of jump squat coming up. For reference, this is an 8-pounder, okay? Broski ain't doing no like something crazy. I ain't looking to get injured, all right? Sometimes I like am on TikTok, and I know everybody's algorithm is so different, like what shows up on their page. I always be getting people show up on my page doing stuff like this, but with like a 30+ pound dumbbell, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing? 3 more. 1 more. Perfect. 8 call outs this round. You're doing amazing. You're like over that halfway hump. Next one's halfway. This is 5. Two more. Last one here. Good job. Take your rest. After this recovery, 10 minutes left of your workout. That's it. Okay? That felt like going up in weight, and crawl outs felt like a little bit more of a push. That means like the last couple rounds, it's gonna feel a little spicy, okay? That's all right. Oh. All right. I'm still doing okay on my bench dips, surprisingly. Probably because I came in with like fresh arms. I gave my PMS self some grace. I recorded day 1 and I'm recording now, but I didn't lift the rest of the time. I did whatever my body wanted to do. Going for jogs, whatever. But I always get my 2 days in, okay? If lifting is not your main sport, you better still be lifting at least these 2 days a week. It's for injury prevention, okay? Halfway.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Next one's 10. 2 more. Last one. Reverse lunges. There are some weeks where I'm like, I ain't doing an extra day, but I'm gonna do my 2 days. Okay? Now cardio, you ain't gotta beg me to do. It gives me like, I have so much pent up, like, I don't know if energy, well, everything's energy, whether it's anxiety or what. But I have so much pent up stuff. That's what cardio gives me, is that like release. Lifting forces me to slow down and be intentional. That's challenging in a different way for me. So therefore I don't skip my twice a week. Sometimes I add 1 or 2 more days. Usually upper body because, you know, almost there. Lost count, so I'm probably having to do more. 1 more each side. And then we do those wide curls. Oh, hey heart rate, I hear ya. I hear ya. Let's go. And maybe for you, lifting is your jam and cardio is hard. I want you to choose every week to still do 2 days, 2 to 3 days of the thing that is hardest for you to make yourself do. That is what creates discipline. Next one's halfway. Doing what you want to do, doing what you enjoy, that does not take much discipline. But showing up to the thing that makes you uncomfortable, that's discipline. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Put that down. Jump squat variation here. Ooh. Frogger jumps. That's what I'm gonna call them. Because I feel like the freaking frog. All right. Halfway. Probably gonna be sore tomorrow, just from this stupid thing. 2 more. Last one. Good, we have 9 crawl outs. I'm not sick. It's that time of year where you start exercising and your nose just starts running. Okay. Take your time, even though it's gonna take a little bit longer. We're not gonna sacrifice form. This is 5. You got it, you got it. This is 7. You got 1 more, okay? You got a good recovery coming. So finish up. Take all the time you need. We're gonna squeeze in 1 more round. So it's kind of perfect. We'll be ending with 10 crawl outs. You'll feel these tomorrow too, and you even know. So like tomorrow when you're like, why is this sore? You'll know why. Now, crawl outs. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, after day 1, all over body, because we did so many rounds, like you don't realize how many reps of something you're doing when you do a workout like this. You're like, oh dang, I did 60 reps. So I woke up the next day and I was like, my hamstrings. What? So now you know. Are you ready for your last round? No? Okay. That's too bad, because it's gonna happen anyways, so you might as well come along. Now, I want you to ask yourself before we start this last round, what can you do? What is that thing? I'm in my garage and I don't have my glasses on. What can you do to make the last round your best round? Do you slow down and become a little bit more intentional? Do you go up in weight? Do you try to not modify something you've been modifying? Maybe you take your jump a little bit higher. Maybe you half modify half the reps and then you don't modify the rest of them. Or maybe is it all up here that you need to fix on your last round? That is also a different way to level up. Okay, enough of that. Last round. I am so proud of myself for not having to modify these, but my triceps are gonna scream at me tomorrow. Let's go. Last round, last round. I feel like this is like what my brain sounds like on the inside. Halfway. Next one's 10. 2 more. last one. Reverse lunges. I'm glad these are almost done. There's one thing about me, I always hate lunges, okay? I still do them though. I didn't make you do Bulgarians this week. Next week. Halfway. Next one's 9. And then we go into those wide curls, okay? One more. Hey, freaking lunges. Okay. Getting so close to being done. On those 10 crawl outs, you're gonna be like, I'm done for real. It's a lot of crawl outs by the end. Next one's 9. Give me 2 more. Keep those elbows tucked in. Last one. Good job. Jump squats. Froggy squats. Frogger jumps. Frogger. Don't get hit by a car jumps. Whatever. Alright. Let's go. Make sure you're sticking that booty out. You're not leaning forward too much. Keeping the weight behind you. Halfway. Ten. 2 more. Last one. Good. Put that down. 10 crawl outs on your out. Woo. Hey, baby. Really shocked that I'm able to end the workout on time on the last actual exercise of a round. Halfway. You got this. Slow it down if you need to. It ain't a race. This is 7. Two more. Garage floor. 1 more. I want you to go all the way. Even if this isn't your last one, you got more to go. Ayo. Finish up, man. Don't quit early. You got the time. Whatever it is, away. Oh. Got a little bit more damp than I thought I would. Good job today. That was month 8. Week 1. I'm like, what month are we on? Week 1, day 2. I love all over body. Oh, I love all over body weeks. Next week, a little bit different. Not gonna spoil the fun. I'll let you know what it is. Promise you should not be super scared. Just a lot of body weight stuff. I like to be able to also give you options that you can pull out later, like especially when like spring break comes or summer when you're going on vacation and you're like, I'm not gonna have any access to weights. You're still gonna have workout videos that you can pick from. So amazing, amazing job. Also, take care of yourself, okay? It's cold, it's a little bleak. February is also kind of long, January is long. I want you to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You cannot be the best version of you if you are not in your top priority list. Remember that. Okay, bye.